be proud. Today we are free.
This day is not yet over, brother.
Then I shall be proud for you. And of you.
Looks like we're looking this way for this master. Oh.
That way, if the audience can read it all in a single frame, and everything is sort of. That's why this line could easily be on 3 lines.
Yeah.
Bottom, go bottom.
How do you spell destroy?
Destroy. It's with a Hungarian accent. Information on his quest to destroy our life on a Milky Way galaxy. That's Hungarian, isn't it?
You made it work.
Okay, here we go. Let's lock it up, please. And roll sound, please.
We're speeding.
Since Frank took 2, only mark. Okay, here we go. And action.
Hey, what do I have to do to get some more coffee around here? Find your enlightenment.
Menus?
We don't need them here. Just order what you'd like.
Okay, so I'm saying replicator Carter.
Replicator Sam. I said you let's do the scripted, so she's fine and I'll change mine.
Okay. Great.
Oh, I don't care.
Sam it is.
Okay.
Spin it.
Okay, I'll have the truth with a side order of clarity, please.
The replicator version of Sam was in your head trying to access the knowledge buried in your subconscious. But you gained control of her instead. She killed you to stop you. That's where I stepped in. How's that?
Pretty clear.
Well, we aim to please.
Customer comes first, you know.
Well, this makeup is part of his ritual.
Now, of course, speaking of me as the character, Teal.
But now that he no longer has his symbiote, he takes Tritonin, and therefore he doesn't have to go through his same sort of ritual, which is why he's no longer gold, and why he has hair.
And you've got your brother next to you?
Yes, young Jeff.
Tell us all about it.
Hello.
We're actually competing with the DeLuise family to see how many judges we can actually get on the series. I think we've got the DeLuises beat by 1.
This is the symbiote.
So you...
He's such a snake.
Ah.
See, the back of him, it's foam, pushy, squishy. Over the years, we've really had some interesting experiments with this tattoo. From the very first episode, it was a 3-part tattoo. This is how we would put it on. So just put it on the outer piece.
Right.
And then we'd put in the middle piece here, like this. And then this.
And then the horns, so the symbiote. Right.
And then that's upside down. So and here. And then we fill it all in with like an adhesive.
Now it's a lot harder.
Well, it would take a long time because it'd have to dry, and then we would have to color it. Right. So the whole thing would take about half an hour just to do that.
And that is the glue?
This is, it's called Beta Bond, and it's a medical adhesive. Christopher happens to be one of the few people who is allergic to spirit gum. And thank goodness we found another
substitute.
Yeah. I think he's got a switch. This is a very exact science issue.
This is pretty close to nuclear medicine.
That's excellent.
And this, by all rights, should stay on until I take it off at the end of the night. Christopher has been known to get really cross and rip it off.
Thank you.
We always end it with a little kiss. Here, this is Dorothy Deichmann. She's my wonderful first assistant. And Dorothy is very, very clever in putting first prime for you. This is a tongue.
Oh, those are the new ones. We haven't even used those yet. This is Ragnar's tattoo, which is a burned off tattoo. It's supposed to be a scar.
Oh, cool.
So I painted it fitting to his skin tone. And oops, I've got two. The art department sends me down a mold to make the tattoo, but as you can see, it has several layers. So quite often what happens once I pour the molding stuff in there, it rips the layers apart. So sometimes I can only reuse one at a time. So they're cooled off, I took them out of the mold and I cut them and shape them and color them. So some of them are easier to do than others. As you can see, the one that was for Anubis had 1 million pieces. And I made quite a few spare pieces so that if one or two falls down, I can go and reglue them.
We did an episode where, one scene where this was upside down. And none of the producers really knew about it until the very end of the season, and I told them about it. None of the editors, nobody noticed it. And we do make those mistakes from time to time. Though we try very hard to do a great job for this Stargate, wonderful Stargate family. And this is a slightly different procedure to the one that Mr. Judge has on. This is also a stencil from the art department.
Well, Chris wears one. Chris is kind of a raised thing.
That's right. This is a three-dimensional artist. But you're not a first prime, you're a priest. Right?
That's true.
This is the tricky part, making sure when you pull this off that you don't lose any of the little tiny pieces like that.
From the stencil, right?
See? Flip that back up. Well, there you go, Mr. Hayes.
Wow.
All ready.
Thank you, Madam Artiste.
You're very welcome.
That's awesome. Thank you.
And since I've just met Mr. Hayes, we don't end our makeup with a kiss. See?
She's so lovely, man.
Anything.
She's so lovely.
Show me around the pillar.
Quiet, please, folks.
Look there.
Couple guys in there. Yeah, we need to fill in here.
You guys should be in straight rows.
Hey, are you kidding? Isaac Hayes is here. Isaac Hayes is here. How great is that?
Action!
Brothers Braytak of Chulak and Tilk of the Tare, for your enduring courage and vision, for the strength of will that has brought us to freedom from the Gwaud.
During this scene, when these two guys get knighted, it's Braytak and Tilk. When they get knighted, we will ask for a crowd response from you. You'll be cheering.
You shall both be known as bloodkin to all Jafar.
As far as we'll go, let's cut in the rehearsal, please. Quiet, please. I was as cute as I could. I was as cute as I could be.
Shanahan.
Hello. Oh.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay. Game is set.
Action.
Shanahan, Jacob Carter. Dad, this is Pete.
You really got one of those things in your head? If by one of those things you mean a 2,000-year-old Tok'ra symbiote, yes.
Seriously. Come on. That is gonna freak you right out sometimes. It's weird.
My name is Claire Carey, and I'm playing Carrie Johnson, and I am the love interest in the episode called Threads. I guess it's a big episode because I didn't know Brigadier General O'Neill hadn't had a love interest. I mean, why wouldn't he, you know? So now I know, and so now I feel like, wow, that's pretty special.
Johnny, find out as you sit up, you reveal.
What is it?
Trouble in Jaffa Land. Is that it?
That's it. Trouble in Jaffa Land.
Trouble in Jaffa Land.
Oh, okay. God, creek pup. Yeah.
He's actually had a love interest before. He just hasn't had a on-screen kind of like wake up.
Oh,
kind of
so
interest.
wake up in the bed kind of thing.
That's
Was that really racy for this show?
I think yes.
Wow.
Jesus, what happened?
Remember, this is described as the hardest hole on the course. You tee off here and you've got a blind approach to the green. So if you don't make the rise on your drive, it's still a blind. And not only that, it's a sloping green. So if you make this, you can roll right off into the ocean. Years of jamming them into bad hockey skates. Here we go. Oh, look at it. We didn't even have sex.
No, go for it. You can still mess that up. We just sort of had to get it into a state of somewhere. Now you can
Yeah, right?
back to back. And then when I get up, I can
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And roll sound, please.
11, take 2. Camera set. And steady, shadows and camera. Telephone's ringing.
What?
Sorry to wake you, sir. Teal'c's back, and it sounds like we have a problem.
All right. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hey, Claire.
Yeah.
If you could come up to an elbow once Rick sits up, that would be helpful.
Okay.
You're down so low and he's up very high. We have to get
okay.
quite wide, and in order to identify you,
Right.
it would be better if we
Pop up a little higher.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
What was that?
8 years, and that was the first love scene, and it was pretty short. Wasn't a whole lot to it. Guess you have to use your imagination.
Behind the scenes, talking ammunition with Braytac and Teal'c. It's cool, huh? Now, do we have a modified ZAT as well? No. So Teal'c will have the modified rifle with the chip on it. And what about Braytac? What should he have? We could give Braytac a modified Earth weapon that we know kills super soldiers. They don't really have anything. We don't really have anything that kills Anubis, and it's a big story point that he can't be killed. So it's basically killing everything but him. So I mean, I think it would be cool to give Braytac one of those rifles, if you're cool with it.
Background set piece on the side. Cut in the rehearsal.
Cut rehearsal, back to once. Let's go.
Okay, so here's the deal. It's because we're kind of sitting off the top of those set pieces. Guys, we're going to do another rehearsal. Backdrop, listen up. It's not bad, not great. The opening still doesn't work. And I want you to see how Chris and Tony are doing this. That's a sense of urgency we need you guys to duplicate. So if you guys stay to the side and watch the urgency the actors are actually doing the same. So let's go to first marks and do it just with the actors. Lock it up and action. Go, Chris.
He is not here. No one is here. The defenses we fought through were on.
Okay, we're going to try this one, so pictures up.
It's always comfortable. It's my helmet. It's my friend.
No chance of that anymore.
Making it out of focus.
Are we just waiting on the guns? Is that okay? Then let's roll. Forget it. We'll see them on the reverse. Walking with purpose, guys. Thank you. Camera, background.
Keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. There it is. There it is. God's sakes. 4 years of film school for this. Peter Dashwood's first AD and second unit director extraordinaire.
Here we go. Lock it up and roll sound. Let's go. Not too casual posing there, guys. Here we go.
X-ray 29, take 1. Oh, Mark.
Energy, energy with purpose, guys. Here we go. And background, action.
He is not here. No one is here. The defenses we fought through are automated. We have been deceived. Anubis fed us this intelligence. The lure is here. Our forces defending Dakar are depleted.
We could not have known, brother.
You were right, old friend. The device at Dakar should have been destroyed at all costs.
And cut.